Hey my friends, so welcome back to my channel. My name is David and today we're going to talk about time management and organization. Our schedule is quite often very full and we can barely find time for ourselves. And this happens all the way since high school, all the way until we get to the real life and we forget about different things that we used to do before. If you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to click the link right below here, hit subscribe. If you are new to this channel, welcome to the family. Remember that this channel is to be positive, think positive, and always smile, as we often forget that life is full of different ups and downs, and sometimes we have to remain positive no matter what happened throughout the day. We always have to tell ourselves, be positive, think positive, and always smile to all the obstacles that come on our way, because at the end of the day we will get through them. All you need to do is having a positive mind and always remember that you can do it. So with that being said, if this is something that resonates with you, I invite you to hit the button subscribe, and I hope you can share this with other people. We're gonna start on this because I'm gonna provide you some tips on how to time manage yourself better. One of the major factors that always destroy our organization is that we waste so much time. We waste a lot of time throughout the day, and that's one of the major causes that we are not organized and that we are unable to achieve all the things that we want to get done throughout the day and throughout the week. Sometimes, even including myself, I get obsessed with social media and I forget all the things that I have to do, and I waste so much time that I realize, oh, I didn't get through all the things that I was supposed to do, and then I feel the blame and I feel the guilt that I was supposed to get things done. So if you're one of those people, also check yourself. Make sure, where are you wasting the time? Look back and say, did I waste so much time doing this? Was it worth it? Did I gain something out of that? If you gain something out of that, great job, like always pat yourself and say like, good job, you did it right. But if you're wasting so much time and you're not being productive and you didn't do the things that you were supposed to do, as I know myself, I had to teach myself how to manage my time and how to be organized. Actually, I must say that people always question me. It's that, how do I do it? How do I find time to volunteer? How do I find to go have fun? How do I find to go to work? How do I find time to go to the gym? How do I find to practice karate? How do I do all these different things? And I must say the only answer is like being organized. Being organized is key in order for you to get everything that you want to get done. But how do I organize myself? Being organized has made me very self-disciplined and being able to achieve all the things that I need to get done throughout the day and throughout the week, from reading for pleasure to going to the gym and to getting my work done and going to work. But how do you do those things, right? First thing, tip number one, I will say, I want you to track all the things that you do throughout the entire day. What are the things that you just write it down? Write all the things that you are doing throughout the entire day. Say like, okay, I wake up, then I eat breakfast, and then I watch TV, then I get ready to go to school, then I get ready to spend time with my friends, then I go to work, and then I hang out with my family. And during those times, how much time are you wasting? Think about those things throughout your entire day. Write it on this list. Believe it or not, we waste so much time, and you will be able to see that once you start creating that list. Step number two is like, write a list of all the things that you must do, all the things that you need to get done and that you want to do. So in this list, you will add everything together. Put all the things like video games, watching TV, doing homework, hanging out with friends, going to the gym, all the things that you want to get done throughout your entire day. Write it on this list. This is a second list. The first list was a list for you to cut and see all the places where you spend so much time. The second list will be the list where you are gonna put all the things that you want to get done and that you want to be able to do and feel happy with yourself. Once you have written all those things that you want to do, between those things, you will find those things that you must do and those things that are for pleasure, or those things that will fulfill your life to make you feel happy and make you enjoy your life, because you don't want to burn out yourself. You don't want to be doing this needs to be done throughout the entire day. No, you want to create an agenda that is relaxing but also productive. Well, obviously, if you are in a real job, you're gonna spend 8 hours at work. Make sure those 8 hours are dedicated there. However, if you're a person like myself that you have time to do other things, I identified areas where I go into work. I try to get as much as I can throughout the morning, and as soon as I find the time, I will do my reading for pleasure. So on my tip number 3 will be separate all the things that must be done and all the things that you can do throughout the day, or like the things that you can put in your agenda. The way that I think about the things that I like to get done is like in the morning I like to get things that I need to get done, and in the evening are the things that I need to get done too, because in the middle there are so many things that can happen throughout your entire day, and that you are unable to say, oh, I can do this now. Remember that life is just crazy and it's like ups and downs, and you can find out, oh, I gotta do this right now, and you are unable to do the things that you were supposed to do. So all the things that must be done, put it at the beginning of your morning or at the end of your day in order to get them done. Anything in between will play a role that you can either add it, take it out, or maybe do it, or maybe not. Tip number 4 will be create and schedule. This is the area where like you are gonna become organized, and this is gonna become your routine. This is gonna become your daily life. So creating a schedule help you achieve the things that you want to get done, as well as you're gonna find time to do everything that you need to do. What do I mean by this? So if you have any schedule, remember that always start with like 6 a.m., 9 a.m. If you're not a morning person, just make sure like you be aware of the time that you're wasting to. What time do I go to bed and what time am I getting up? How much time am I spending in my sleep? Remember that sleeping is very important, but also remember that sleeping way too much, it's taking time from your day and all the things that you need to get done. So creating your schedule should be, I'm gonna wake up at 9 a.m. and I'm gonna eat breakfast until 9:15, and if you have to do it by time, write it down. And as soon as you finish the first portion, do a check mark. I did it. And then do the next thing. I need to go to the gym and I'm gonna spend 1 hour and I'm gonna do a check mark. 15 minutes, I'm gonna go to work, and that's when I'm gonna spend my 8 hours of the day. I'm gonna have lunch, but in between those time, I will find time for not only finish my work, but also if you are able to do other things that will be for pleasure, you should put them in there. Like one of the things that I do at work will be I read for pleasure, and I do at least try to read 1 chapter of my book. Sometimes I'm not able to finish, but it's okay. Like I mentioned to you before, like in the middle, everything can change, and it's okay. As long as you know that you're putting things that are being manageable and that you can change and that they are not necessary to be done, that they can be put like a delay and I can get it done tomorrow, I can add it more for tomorrow, I can move it here and there. That's where you need to put things in the middle. And then after that, I'm sure you will get out of work, you have more time. You probably will reward yourself by watching 45 minutes Netflix if that's what you want to do, but make sure you time yourself, be like that's just 45 minutes. Discipline yourself, and if you want to do more than 45 minutes, just tell yourself, no, you said this, tomorrow's another day and you will get it there, or you will add it for tomorrow. But always teach yourself discipline. If you have to do your laundry, make sure you put it there, and then make sure you time yourself. Say, this is what I'm gonna do during this day, and then have a routine. Teach yourself to have a routine. And like that, you will learn that you're not gonna waste as much time as you were wasting before. You will get things done and you will say, oh, I did it. Wow, I didn't know that I could do it. But remember, it's a step by step, and you need to teach yourself day a day. The day that you feel that you have not done your agenda, it's okay. Sometimes, including myself, there are days that I don't get nothing that I was supposed to get done. And for sure, I feel frustrated, but then I'm like, okay, I'll get it done tomorrow, and I get back on it. Just remember that doing this will not only allow you to do all the things that you want to do Even you can learn different things, take Japanese courses, learn how to cook, learn all these different things, as long as you know how to time manage yourself, because all comes out to time management and organization. With this, you will be able to do all the things that you want to do, accomplish all the things that you have in mind, and all those goals that you want to achieve. And lastly, I want to say I hope you really like this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope that you are able to accomplish all the things that you want to do. I hope that after this video you are able to do volunteer work, do all the things that you wanted to do, learn Japanese, learn Korean, learn Spanish, learn all the things that you want to do, but make sure like that you know how to time yourself, how to use your time wisely. And it's all about you and how do you use your time and how do you use this one above all. But remember that, be positive, think positive, and always smile. Here with you all, David again, and don't forget to subscribe right below here, and welcome to the family if you're new. And I will see you next week with my next video that's coming out. Bye you all.